Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to quickly add a hyperlink to an email address and to a telephone number. Okay, so I want to add some hyperlinks to my web page here, and so someone can click on these links and instantly send me an email or contact me via phone, which is especially useful obviously with a mobile user. So let me jump over to my editor, and I'm going to put these on a section right down here on my page. I've already got some content on there, and I already do have some styling. And I'm just going to create a little nav section, and I'm going to apply a class to this. Oops, don't need that. And within this, I want to go ahead and create a couple of anchor tags. Basically, I want to let people know that visit this web page, especially on a mobile device, that they can contact me via email, or they can call my office. Now, via email is going to end up being a hyperlink, so I'll go ahead and do the anchor tags. And to do a hyperlink via email, you're going to include the hyperreference, the href attribute, like you always would, but this time you'll put mail to, and then the user's email address. I'll go ahead and put in mine. So mail to, and then whatever the email address you want people to send to. The text that is in between the opening and closing anchor tag, or an image if you were going that route, could be clicked, and then this would launch whatever the default email program is on the user's computer. Now, many users that are using web-based email systems like Gmail, they of course would have to set their browsers to automatically use Gmail for their email system. Okay, and that's all that really takes right there. Now, it is possible to put in some extra parameters to this. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but by adding a question mark, the word subject, and equals, you can also include a default subject for whatever email is on here. You can also build in a carbon copy or BCC field if you wanted to send the same message to multiple people. So different ways to go about that, but that's the basics right there. Mail to, Now, pretty similar. I'm going to go over to call my office, and I'll do an anchor href, but this one I'm going to write tel, T-E-L, and then I'll put in my phone number. And I do have a closing anchor tag that I need to make sure is after my string. Okay, and I'm going to put this on a separate line just so it's a little bit easier to look at. So just like with the email link, we had to use a special prefix. So I used mail to for the email. This time I'm using TEL for the phone number. Now, of course, to a person on a desktop screen, this is not going to be that great. Depending on their browser, they may get prompted to associate an app with that particular kind of hyperlink. But on a mobile device, these are going to be fantastic. On a mobile device, of course, the email hyperlink would launch the email program and of course give the appropriate keyboard, and same thing for the phone number. Clicking on a phone number link in a mobile device is going to launch the telephone interface with of course the keypad, the phone number keypad. So both of these methods are great for adding to your web page. Now, I wouldn't necessarily rely on an email hyperlink as your only method of contact, especially for a more professional business website. That's where a contact form is often the better way to go. But at the very least, this is a fantastic way to add contact information. Phone numbers using the tel prefix for href should definitely be used on small business websites to make it easier for your customers to contact you, especially when they're on a mobile device. So let's see how these look. Control S to save, head over to my browser and refresh. Now, I already did some styling, so these are already coming in pretty good. If I click on the email link here on my desktop, then it will launch. Let's see if it works here. There we go. It is going to launch my my Outlook client, which I have on this primary computer, but it could have been Gmail or Yahoo even for other systems. Now, I'll say no to that. But if I call my office on a phone, you can see here on the right, it launches the phone pad interface, and I can easily make that call on a cell phone. And via email on a cell phone, it instantly launches my email app and allows me to fill out the message and send that. So mobile devices, definitely useful.